Oh, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to another PE news video. Today we've got a variety of topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the news. So, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 have been added to the Xbox One backwards compatibility. The major, Larry Herb, has announced the good news on Twitter saying Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 are coming to the Xbox One backwards compatibility today. Happy N7 Day. This was a co-promotion with the Mass Effect Andromeda reveal trailer where they showed off the game in all of its glory. The graphics are looking beautiful, the story is looking epic, and I can't wait to see all of the new races and all of the different combat options that you'll have at your disposal in this game with this family epic story and everything that goes on in the Mass Effect franchise. Man, it is looking good. But before you play that, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 1, all enabled backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. Really like what Microsoft is doing there. As many of you guys know, Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, easily top 10, so I can't wait to jump back into this franchise and this game because it's really an epic, seriously, an epic trilogy of games. And while it didn't end necessarily the way that it should have ended the first time, they definitely wrapped it up nicely okay after the patch, and you can play all three of those games on your Xbox One at this point, so that's really cool. Next, let's move on to another really cool thing and a great deal for gamers. Nintendo of America has announced, attention Black Friday shoppers, while supplies last on November 25th, grab a new Nintendo 3DS bundle in black or white for just $99.99. Yo, that is a deal. Black or white Nintendo 3DS, Mario themed, you got a bunch of different eggshells and Petey Piranha, got the Lakido dude, Mario, Luigi, turtle shells, stars. Man, it is awesome. Really cool stuff that they're doing this. You can swap out those faceplates. Cool stuff there. If you haven't picked up a Nintendo 3DS, good thing, because this is $99. Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Fire Emblem Fates, so many great games on the Nintendo 3DS. Kind of blows away the Wii U at this point, to be honest. If you look at all the awesome RPGs that you can get on that system, heck, Shin Megami Tensei 4, Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse, man, the list goes on and on. So if you haven't got a 3DS at this point, now is the time to get one for 99 bucks. That is a freaking steal, and the new Nintendo 3DS be at that. All right, moving on to some Nintendo Switch news here. The prototype, not necessarily the final, powered by USB-C. Now, what does this mean? This is a rumor from Laura Kate Dale, who has leaked many different things accurately. This is just some cleanup news that I didn't get to and I wanted to address it. So, according to our source at Nintendo, as well as a source close to the production of the reveal trailer for the Switch, the hardware model shown in the reveal featured a USB-C port for power. Situated in the center of the bottom edge of the tablet, this port will be used to charge the handheld while away from the Switch dock. Additionally, both sources have made it clear that the position of the USB-C port on the handheld means that you will not be able to charge it while the system is propped up on the kickstand. So some people were kind of complaining about that, some weren't, whatever. Most people think it's not a big deal, but USB-C is somewhat of a big deal because that means Nintendo is kind of going away from their proprietary charging and going to more of a universal charging, or something that's going to become more standard, which a lot of new phones and a lot of new devices are using this USB-C. The cool thing about USB-C, from what I can see about it, is that it actually has it to where you don't have to actually put it in one way or another like other USB cords. It actually, any way you just want to plop it in there, it works with USB-C. So that can be cool. It's becoming a little bit more standard across high-end phones and devices. So that's cool if they want to use that. I'm looking forward to that just because I wouldn't have to necessarily have just a proprietary freaking device to charge my Nintendo Switch. So let's see if that actually turns out to be the final design or if that was just for testing purposes or dev kit purposes. So we'll see later on with that. And I'll have linked in the description below some of the benefits of USB-C for those who want to read up more on why this could be a good thing for the Nintendo Switch. And finally, we have Kadokawa Games, the development studio behind Rodea the Sky Soldier. You guys remember that game that was delayed for like ever, but finally released on Nintendo Wii U and 3DS? Well, they have expressed interest in developing games for the Nintendo Switch. Kadokawa Games president Yoshimi Yasuda said that he wants as many people as possible to experience their games, so he believes that the Nintendo Switch could offer that up to them, in addition to Steam. So here's what he had to say, quotations, "We would like to deliver our games to as many people as possible in the best route possible. Therefore, in the future, we will like to look into Nintendo Switch or Steam and many other hardware that has an install base." So once again, third-party support really comes from Nintendo sales. Nintendo needs to make sure that this device, the Nintendo Switch, starts out strong, starts out good, and has consistent sales. Yes, you can launch good. Any new device, for the most part, can launch okay. It turned out bad. The Wii U actually had a decent launch where people ran out and picked it up for the first few months that it was on sale, November and December, but things fell off of a cliff when software wasn't there. So Nintendo needs to make sure that, yes, you got those heavy hitters at the beginning, yes, you're going to have some of those Wii U ports because so many people missed those because really not a lot of people bought the Wii U. You need to have all those games ready, and not only that, but there needs to be consistent flow of new games in addition to older ones, remasters, however you want to do it, and third-party games. But it's going to be on Nintendo and their first and second-party developers and key third parties, whoever makes like exclusive software that Nintendo has deals with, in order to make sure this system sells and gets every single bit of third-party support, whether it's from Kadokawa Games, whether it's from EA, Take-Two. Nintendo needs to sell this device and they'll get that third-party support. Will they get everything? Probably not. But something is better than nothing, which the Wii U at this point is getting really nothing. So I really want to see Nintendo sell everything, and you're going to get guys like this to support your system and more. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.